Today was day one of the trial against the man who they call the alleged mastermind behind the passing of young Dolph, Hernandez Govan, and from the jump, the courtroom was on fire. The prosecutors came out swinging, the defense scrambling to deflect, and Cornelius Smith, one of the people who did it, sat on the stand and pointed the whole finger at Govan. Let's break it down on what really happened in the courtroom for day one today. Hernandez Govan ain't no rapper. He's not an artist. But according to the prosecutors, he's the plug that connected all of the dots to lead to young Dolph passing away. They say he wasn't the one who pulled the trigger, but he's the one who made it happen, recruiting the hitters, to giving out money, to even help cover it all up. Govan is being charged with first-degree unaliving, conspiracy to commit first-degree unaliving, and attempted unaliving. He pled not guilty, but the receipts, the courtroom just started to pull him out. Now, the opening statement, they said this case is about choices and consequences of those choices. They painted Govan as a link between Big Jook, Yo Gotti's brother, and two of the hitters, Cornelius Smith and Justin Johnson. They said Big Jook put a $100,000 bounty on Dolph, and Govan was the one who made it all move. But Govan's lawyer, he fired back with his own message. He says, "My client is a nobody. If anything, he's the fall guy." He said the state is relying on Cornelius Smith, a man who openly admitted to popping pills, lying to women, and being high when he gave most of his statements. And the way he left that car right next to Govan's house, the defense says that's gotta be the dumbest plan ever if it really was his. Then came the real twist. Cornelius Smith took the stand and dropped a whole movie. Smith admitted straight up, "I did take Dolph out, but it was because of Govan who brought me into this." Smith said he met Govan back in 2021 through a guy named Bobby Carter. At first, he was just buying pills. Then after that, Govan asked him did he want to make some money. He said Govan gave him the actual weapon and pointed towards Paper Route Roof for a hit. Even told him about the bounty list, and on top of that list, it was young Dolph. Govan allegedly said, "You take out young Dolph, you get 100,000.
What happened to your clothes?
What happened to my clothes?
Yeah, the bloody clothes.
We had changed down at two-line apartments.
Where'd you get the clothes?
We got them two-line apartments.
Like from who?
Whoever that was, I don't know that good.
So they just had something to fit your size to wear those clothes?
Yeah, you see, when we went in and we came out, you see, before Angela pulled up, we had on different clothes when we came out.
Okay.
You see that on the video.
So you remember that part, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You went to the AutoZone. You ever been to an AutoZone yourself before?
Yeah, I had cars.
Security cameras everywhere, right? At the AutoZone?
I don't know about all that.
All right. Would it be out of the ordinary? You've gone auto part shopping before. You just said you've been there before, right?
Right.
All right. Do most businesses that you frequent have surveillance cameras?
Of course.
All right. So your car, what car was it that went to the AutoZone that morning?
The SUV that picked me up.
So Angela's car.
Yes, sir.
So if I was to call AutoZone to get surveillance, I could easily see the car coming and going.
Yes, sir.
All right, and if I went inside, I could easily be seen on the surveillance cameras because they have it for shoplifting and all that. Angela would be front and center, right?
I ain't gonna say front and center, but I told her to go get the car code.
All right. And
Go
so,
get a car code, universal car code.
all right, and so if it's around 7 in the morning, she used cash to buy it. You get a receipt even if you use cash, right?
Right.
Okay. You mentioned during your testimony that you actually never communicated with Jook, is that right?
No, I never communicated. Well, I did, to be honest with you. I had, like, after they found the car or whatever, and, man, I wasn't talking to Justin or him. So I had inboxed him on one. Well, so I forgot what it was, and I'm like, man, I'm going home, boy, man. I need to holler at you, girl. I'm trying to get my money. You know what I'm saying?
So who were you communicating with?
I was inboxing Juke, like, man, this Govan, little homeboy. Like, really, I ain't want to say this who Govan hired, you know what I'm saying, to handle the bid. I'm like, this Govan homeboy, I need to get up with you, because I'm trying to get my bread.
All right, so when you said inbox, is that an email?
I forgot what I had. Hit the man up on. I forgot what it was.
Okay. And the reason I ask is you didn't want to give up anything or do anything, but earlier, when you first met Jook, you said Mr. Govan introduced you as Little C, the guy that done the shooting of Wu. So we already knew you were a shooter. So why would we need all the cloak and dagger if you're trying to reach out to Jook?
Nah, because look, this had went, man. After the shooting or whatever, after they discovered the car or whatever, Justin had got with me and was like, man, look, man, Jook saying that he'll get with us on his own terms or whatever, and don't trust Grovan or nothing like that right now. You know what I'm saying? He was like, so in my eyes, there was so many crosses, you know what I'm saying? Like Justin had ran out with the cake or whatever, and I couldn't trust him. I couldn't trust nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I'm gonna take initiative on my own, and he Jook up on his little, I forgot it was Instagram or something, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, this go back home, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
get up with you. Really, I need my money.
Did you ever text Mr. Jook at all during the course of all this?
That's what I was saying on a website, like on Instagram or Facebook, something like that. I forgot what it was. I ain't have his number personally. I could not contact him, like call his phone and say, Jook, where my money? No, I couldn't do that.
Okay. Could Angela do that?
No.
So nobody...
Angela ain't know nothing about no Jook or none of these. Like, no, she couldn't just hit Jook up. She don't know him or Govan.
You and Bobby did the first shooting of Wu when you guys had a shootout with Mr. Wu, is that correct?
Yeah, me, Bobby, Justin, and we got, Mr. Govan gave me his gun.
Okay.
Gun.
So now Govan gave you the gun. I understand that. Was Treon Ingram also there for that shooting?
I don't know none of them folks. I don't know none of them.
How many people were there all together at the first shooting of Wu?
At the shooting?
At the shooting.
At the house, at Mr. Govan house.
Okay, let's try this again. You went with Bobby Carter and you said Justin was already there.
We all met up at Mr. Govan house. And me and Bobby jumped in one vehicle, and Justin and another guy was in another vehicle.
All right. So when they asked you before, now there's a fourth guy that was going to do the shooting with you guys, right? It's you, Justin, Bobby, and a fourth person you don't know. Okay. So you guys drove off and found Wu and had a shootout.
Yeah, he had told us Wu was at the house, Mr. Govan.
So Mr. Govan knew exactly where Wu was at the date and the time.
Where Wu stayed at.
Okay, so did you shoot up his house?
Nah, like I said, the gun had jammed up. I was on foot walking up, and he was coming at the house. And the gun Mr. Govan had gave me had jammed up. And I had ducked behind the tree, and Bob was trying to get to me.
Okay. Were you ever charged with the attempted murder of Wu?
No.
By the state?
No.
But you told them that you tried to kill somebody and the gun jammed up, but they didn't charge you with a conspiracy or attempted murder or anything?
I don't know police then. Like, that was street stuff. Ain't nobody but Tim, like, he shot back. Like, it was a shootout. After that, it was unity.
Well, like with Mr. Dolph, though, that was a shootout too, because they shot back at you and they hit you twice.
We shot first, though. We shot first, so it really wasn't we ran as they were shooting back. We were pulling off as he was shooting back.
Okay.
Smith testified that he and Justin Johnson got a call a day before the incident happened and said that Dolph was in town for his annual turkey drive. And just like that, Smith said he knew it was go time. Smith said Johnson picked him up in a stolen Mercedes-Benz, spotted Dolph's car near the Makita Cookies, followed him and waited. Minutes later, they ran up and opened fire. Cornelius Smith says he didn't have a getaway plan. He didn't even think he was going to get shot. But young Dolph's brother fought back. Smith got hit in the arm and Justin Johnson got grazed. They drove the Mercedes to a house on Bradley Street, right next to Govan's house. Smith said Govan told him, "We got to get rid of that car." And later that night, Govan gave him $30 to $40 and told him to buy a car cover to hide the ride. Now here's where it gets wild. Govan's lawyer grilled Smith for hours trying to prove that he was lying. He said that Smith changed his story, gave different numbers on the bounty, and couldn't remember key details. When asked about wiping the car down, Smith admitted to using cleaning supplies, but couldn't say what exactly. And then when asked why Angela, Smith's girl, was involved to picking him up, Smith said, "She green, man. She ain't know what the car was a cover-up for." The defense pulled jail records, letters, Cash App, messages, even receipts from AutoZone. And still, Cornelius Smith stood on it. He says, "If I never met Govan, I wouldn't be here today. He's the one that brought me into this." Now, court ended around 5:45, 6 o'clock today, but this is just the beginning of day one. Now, tomorrow, the prosecutors bring in Angela Smith, Cornelius Smith's girlfriend, and we'll likely hear about the money trail, the phones, and what Govan did after the hit. If Smith's saying this is true, and it wasn't an act of violence, it was a coordinated hit, and it seems like they set it up for over weeks and months. And if Govan really had ties to Big Juk and CMG, this case might go deeper than anybody expected. This trial is far from over, and this is day one. Super wild, we ain't seen nothing yet. I'll be breaking it down every day for this trial, so make sure you hit the sub button, like, and turn on that bell.